Hello guys, it's Clint Locklear from Wolfer Nation. So you want to be a lure maker. You know, this is something I've kind of joked around with. Guys, this is real life. I live in a small town, a very small town. We've got two liquor stores. One is just frustrating because they have these great big parrots in there that scream and fight, and it's just frustrating to go in there. Then we have another one that's on the far end of town that is run by a little Indian man, super guy, super nice guy. But if you want to be a lure maker, let me explain what some of the stuff you got to put up with to be a lure maker. Now, right in the back of the truck right now, I've got several cases of 100 proof vodka. Today is the day that we are going to start replenishing our stock on asafoetida. So we go through a lot of it. Plus, I've got a lot of beaver castor that I'll be tincturing. We go through cases and cases and cases and cases and cases of 100 proof vodka. Now, here's the reality of living in a small town and being a lure maker. The first time I went into the Indian's liquor store, he was really happy that I spent probably $400 on vodka. It was really nice. The second time, he was excited to see me. Hey, buddy, what you doing? About the fifth time, because he's been here for several years, it started to change. It started to, when I saw him and I would ask for all this alcohol, it turned into glee because he had a well-paying customer to sadness because I was an alcoholic. That was the only thing he could see. So one of these days he asked me what I was doing with all this vodka because it seemed like a lot to be drinking. And I'm like, don't take this wrong, dude. I'm not drinking this because it's cheaper vodka. I'm not drinking any of this vodka. I use it in my business. And he kind of perked up. It was kind of like, okay, maybe you're not a sad alcoholic for buying this much stuff. So I'm like, okay. He's like, what do you do with it? And I explained to him how I use asafoetida, and I tinctured it in there. And he looked at me kind of funny. I said, well, actually in India, because that's where he's from, that's a spice that I've seen used in Indian food, but it's mixed with rice flour. We get the pure gum, this, that, and the other. I go, have you ever heard of that? And he goes, no. Then the sadness comes back into his eyes that I'm in trouble with the alcohol because he thinks now he's drinking too much and he's just a terrible liar. So a few months go by and he asked about what I was doing again. And he's like, well, are you messing with that asafis something? And he got it all wrong. And I'm like, I told him what it was. I said, well, today I'm getting it for castor. And he goes, castor. And he's giving me that look again, like, what kind of unicorn story are you going to come up with? And I tell him that it's two glands. It's next to, in between the legs and next to the anus of a beaver. And it puts off a lot of odor. And we mix some of those with the vodka. And we start a tincture when we make some of our products. And he looks at me and he goes, so you put beaver testicles in alcohol and people buy it. And I'm looking at him and it's kind of like, I could tell, I mean, it was just pure sadness that I was a terrible liar and an alcoholic. So I'm just like, total, please. And then today I'm picking up another one, and as soon as he comes in, he's like, what can I get for you? He's still super nice, but it's like he's talking to an uncle somewhere that's in trouble. And I've been in there before where I'm getting all this vodka, and someone actually behind the line told me that if I have problems that I should look into AA. That's the joy of being a lure maker in a small country town. Everything you do, everybody knows about. Everybody knows me at the post office, and everybody that goes to the post office knows that I'm the stink man. They don't know what it is. They just know it stinks. And besides that, now I'm the stink man that's got a drinking problem because we buy so much alcohol because of the volume we're doing. So you want to be a lure maker? Just get ready for the sadness that people are going to show you when they think that you're drinking vodka by the 55-gallon drum. Have a good day. Enjoy being a lure maker.